Hello guys, how are you? Hello guys. So today we're gonna continue on the vocabulary, right? We're gonna start on lesson number 3, right? So, but first of all, I would like to know how was your weekend? What did you do this weekend, right? ¿Qué hicieron este fin de semana? ¿Cómo estuvo su fin de semana? Díganme, cuéntame. So guys, today that is Monday, June 1st. 2020, right? Monday, June 1st. Ya estamos a junio. That is really quick. Today we're going to start with lesson number 3 on the vocabulary, right? Remember that we're going to learn 16 new words, right? So let's go to your books. That will be page number 35, lesson number 3. But before we start working on these words and everything, I would like you to select one word. Escojan una de las palabras de aquí. En las hojas opcionales van a escribir esa palabra. I will do something like similar. I already select pet. Right, so this is my word. What are you going to do in here, guys? This game, it is called chain word. Chain word, it means that with the letter that the word finish, the other one starts. Este juego se llama palabras en cadena. ¿Por qué? Porque con la última que termina la palabra, la siguiente empieza. I want you to write as many as possible, right? I want you to take the time, 1 minute. Ustedes tómense el tiempo. Por 1 minuto, ¿cuántas palabras puedes escribir? Ejemplo, I select pet, right? So, if this one finished with K, the next one starts with K. Kid. Now, this one finished with D, the next one starts with D. Day. Yes. Sun. No. On. New. Water. Rat. Toy. Young. Girl. Line. Element. Tomorrow. Window. Winter, and so on. So see this example. With the last one, I use it to start the other one. Last, start. D, Y, S, N, O, N, W, right? Entonces van a hacer eso. Tómense el tiempo. 1 minuto. Todas las que puedan escribir. Vamos a ver quién gana. Escribir tantas palabras en 1 minuto. Recuerden, eso es en las hojas opcionales. Mandan la foto de este trabajo, right? So now that let's say that you finished this activity, right? You got like 100 words. We're going to continue here to work on this new lesson number 3. It says here that we need to listen the words, right? You are going to listen and repeat. I will play the audio so you can listen the words and repeat them. Let's listen to the audio. Repeat the words.
Lesson 3. The words you will hear are not necessarily in the same order as the ones in the book. Watch out for the missing word. Charming.
Charming.
Charming. Explosion.
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 Disguised.
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 Peck.
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 Astonishing.
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 Your turn.
Gab.
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 Tricky.
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 Your turn.
Court.
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 Eloquently.
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 Your turn.
Fairies.
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 Yes. Good.
Causeway.
Houseway.
Causeway.
Causeway.
Goblins.
Goblins. The goblins.
Goblins.
Repeat it.
Threatening.
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 Folklore.
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 Pathway.
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 Pathway. Good. Which one is the missing word? Give me the answer. I need it. Write it here. In this space here, aquí en este espacio, escribe cuál fue la palabra que no mencionó el audio. Let's continue. Remember, here you need to search the meaning in the dictionary, right? Search the meaning in the dictionary and write it here next to it. What is tricky? What is fairies? What is goblins? So go ahead and write here in Spanish the word, so you know it. Search it in the dictionary. All right, guys? So, and read these examples, okay? Read them so you can get the word in the context. All right, guys, so now we will continue with the next page. And in this page where it says that we're gonna be working with sounds, right? Let's see what are we going to do in this page. And I want you to go to page number 36, working with sounds. Let's check the instructions. It says here, listen to the word list again and practice your pronunciation. It says practice your pronunciation. Then write the correct words on the lines below. Let's check the questions. We have 5 questions that we need to answer using the new vocabulary, right? You need to use these words to answer this page. In question number 1, it says, which words from the list and with the ing sound, like in singing? Which words have the ing sound, like singing, right? ¿Qué palabras terminan con el sonido ing, like singing? Let's go to question number 2. Which words from your list have the G sound, like in go, right? Which ones have the G sound? ¿Cuáles tienen el sonido de la G? Como en la palabra go. Question number 3. Which words from your list end in the D sound, like in end? Which ones end terminan in the D sound, like end? Question number 4. Which words from your list contain the long A sound, like in place? ¿Qué palabras tienen el sonido largo de la A, como en place? Si se fijan aquí se pronuncia como A, place, right? ¿Qué palabras tienen este sonido? And number 5, which words from your list contain the K sound, like in dark? Dark, right? So which ones have the K sound? ¿Qué palabras tienen el sonido de la K, como en la palabra dark? I think this is very easy for you guys. I would like you to complete it. Remember that you need to use the 16 new words that we learned, right? Pay attention to it then. And here, look, we have do you remember the name of these people? Do you remember this name? Okay, try to remember and tell me what is the name of it. So now, guys, let's continue. On the next page, what are we going to do here? It's something like this. Writing our words, dictation. Pay attention, because you will listen the audio again and you are going to write the words, right? In the order the audio says. So pay attention to this. And you need to be on page number 37, where we are going to continue with dictation. I will play the audio, listen to the audio, and write the words. Remember that you need to write the missing word, right? Pay attention to it and write the words in the order the audio mentions them. El audio lo vamos a utilizar para dictarles. Pongan atención y escriban en el orden que el audio está dictando.
Lesson 3. The words you will hear are not necessarily in the same order as the ones in the book. Watch out for the missing word.
Watch out. Remember the missing word.
charming,
charming,
charming.
charming. Number 2,
Explosion,
explosion,
explosion.
explosion. Number 3,
Disguised,
disguise,
disguised.
disguised. Number 4,
Peck,
peck,
peck.
peck. Number 5,
Astonishing,
astonishing,
astonishing.
astonishing. Number 6,
Gab,
gab,
gab.
gap. Number 7,
Tricky,
tricky,
tricky.
tricky. Number 8,
Court,
court,
court.
court. Number 9,
Eloquently,
eloquently,
eloquently.
eloquently. Number 10,
Fairies,
fairies,
fairies.
fairies. 11,
Causeway,
houseway,
causeway.
causeway. 12,
Goblins,
goblins,
goblins.
goblins. 13,
Threatening,
threatening,
threatening.
threatening. 14,
Folklore,
folklore,
folklore.
folklore. 15,
Pathway,
pathway,
pathway.
pathway. And write the missing word. You know which one is it, right? Ya saben cuál es la palabra que falta. Escriban en número 16. Good work, guys. I hope you got all of them correctly. Good luck. And guys, so here I think this is very easy. Remember, I will check the words, or you check the words, right? Check the words. How many correct? How many incorrect? Put them here. Check them. If it's correct, check. If it's incorrect, circle the word, right? Entonces, revísenlas. Si están correctas, pongan una palomita. Si está incorrecta la palabra, enciérrenla, right? So that will be for this activity. Okay, so let's continue, and on the next page, before we go to it, what are we going to do? It says here that you can do it. Can you? Let's check if it's true, if you can do it. I know you can. It says here, some of the letters from the words in the list were scattered on the stones of the giant's causeway. Collect them and fill in the blanks to complete the words from the list. So we have here the letters, right? This giant's causeway. Tomó las palabras, las letras de las palabras y se las llevó y las puso en una piedra. But you need to use the letters to complete the words. I think this is very easy for you guys. Remember, you need to complete the words, right, with the missing letters. These words are the ones that we learned in the vocabulary. So complete the words. Good luck completing the words. And the activity in this self-assessments, right? We have 2 questions. Remember that here you need to say if it's difficult, if it's easy for you to say. So we have question number 1. Which words do you think are the most difficult to spell? Remember what is spell? Like spelling bee? So which ones are the most difficult to spell? Write them here, right? It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 words, depending on you. How will you practice to get better at spelling the words you think are most difficult? Write one strategy here, then share it with the class. But here it says, ¿cómo practicarías para mejorar en el deletreo de las palabras que escribiste acá se te hacían muy difíciles de deletrear? Please, write them here, right? I think this is very easy. Remember, if you have any questions, you can send me a text in the classroom platform, right? Guys, we almost finished. You almost finished the work for today, right? You almost finished. So the last activity is going to be using our words, right? You're going to use the new vocabulary to complete a text. Pay attention. What are we going to do? Let's read the instructions on page number 39. It says here, using our words. Read the story below and fill in the blanks using words from your list. Word bank we have here. These words, you are going to use them to complete these texts, right? So it says here, astonishing, pathway, lore, folklore, fairies, gap, eloquently, and charming. Remember that you already have the meaning in Spanish. If you don't remember the meaning, write the meaning here in Spanish too, right? So put it here, what is folklore, what is charming, and put it here in Spanish. So guys, you need to pay attention and read quickly. To complete this text, this paragraph, you need to use these words. But first, I want you to remember the meaning in Spanish. Well, what is astonishing? What is pathway, lore, eloquently, gap, fairies? Use these words to complete this paragraph, right? If you have new words here in this paragraph, then tell me, right? I cannot help you with this in Spanish because it's going to be easier for you, right? Too easy for you to answer them. So guys, this is going to be all for today. We finished this lesson number 3, activity for Monday, June. So guys, I want to thank you. Thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for work. Thank you for doing your homework, right? And I will see you the next time, which is tomorrow. Take care. I will be waiting for your work. And if you have any questions or doubts, just tell me. Send me a text.